Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Kingdom Death Monster. Let's go ahead and go over our new bloods. We have Wriggle, Suika as our two normal characters, and our two blue saviors are Ken and Yukari. I usually pronounce her name as Keen, or some people pronounce it as Kiene, but according to the wiki, which actually has an audio file, it's Ken. So I will go with that. Or at least I'll try to, if I can remember. Anyway, this is year... Yeah, it is year 6. So we're going to do a year 6 hunt. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly go over the gear. Originally I was going to go with the Skullcap Hammer, because we're going to go after an Antelope again. But the bonus luck that you get for Skullcap Hammer only happens on certain locations. And so it was really a toss-up between either having +1 luck on all locations due to Deadly, or having +0 in some locations and +2 in others. And I think I'd rather just have the consistent +1. So for this fight, Alice actually has more luck, because she has +1 luck already. Ken will be a little bit behind, but she'll catch up essentially after this fight if she survives. She gets 4 experience per hunt. So that's going to get her to... she will be fully expended. She's pretty much only good for 4 hunts. After that, she is completely expended. And that's just part of the thing about Saviors. Saviors are like superheroes, essentially. They have very unique powers and stuff like that, but those powers cause them to age far more quickly, and eventually it'll just make them cease to exist. So... I don't think they count as a death. I'm going to say, for right now, I'm going to go ahead until I find more information. I couldn't find anything when looking it up, but if a savior dies due to retirement or disappears, that's what happens. I'm going to assume that's not a death, and I'm not going to count it. But that's okay. Anyway, as for what we're taking along, Ken's going to have all the armor, which gives her 2 red affinities and 2 blue affinities. She gets 1 blue affinity because of the rawhide and the rawhide vest, and she gets another blue affinity because of the her blue savior ability, which gives her +1, gives her a raw blue affinity. There's not very many ways to get raw affinities. The only way I know of is being saviors, and there's also some really difficult events that you can get to that could potentially give you free affinities. So with that said and done, I think we're all geared up. We're taking Remelia. This is going to be probably Remelia's last hunt. Either she's going to die, or she'll level up and get a Guitar Specialist, at which point I'll probably just set her to a side and hope she just doesn't randomly die. Hopefully she does okay. She does have Lion Beast Guitars, as always, and she's equipped with Monster Tooth Necklace for some additional strength. Flandra is sporting the usual Butcher Cleaver and some Monster Grease. And Rumia is sporting the bow and arrow, as well as the cat eye circlet. She's going to be full on support again. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started. I'll have Ken start out, then Rumia, then Remelia, and then Flandra. Alright, so once again, we are going up against a... level 1 Screaming Antelope. Most people suggest always doing the Lion, and I can definitely see why, because, well, for one, I would definitely recommend doing the Lion until you get a Cat Eye Circlet at the very least. But you can also use those parts to get the Zombato. You can also get... it feels like a lot of the events involving the White Lion are very, very beneficial. Like opportunities to get more materials, as well as getting plus courage. But I'm just going to go with this. I mean, as much fun as it is to be kind of the clan of the cat that revolves around hunting the white lion and becoming like it, I think I'm just going to go straight Screaming Antelope and then focus purely on just getting leather and getting that started. Okay, with all that said and done, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and do a 1d8. Oh, before we start, let's go ahead and set our armor into the correct positions. So you get 1. Max survival should be 4 now. Yeah, it's 4, and we get 3 departing. So Everyone except Rumia should be maxed out. There you go. Oop. And that should be it. Crazed. You know what? I keep forgetting about Crazed. I don't think Flandre got any. She might have gotten a few perfect hits, and I completely forgot about that. So I'll just remember that in the future. It definitely wouldn't have caused her to get killed or anything like that, so it should be fine. Anyway, 1d8 for Ken. Hopefully you'll have better luck than we usually do. 8. Vomit pile. Okay, so with this we can go ahead and search the vomit pile again and see if we can get some free stuff. The only people that have any consumable gear are Remilia. Also, one thing I'm also checking is making sure I don't have any, like, other type gears. I don't. Yeah, if you want to see what an other type gear is, Butcher Cleavers is a other type. Anyway, yeah, the only people that have any consumable gear is Flandre and Remilia. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to use Ken first. 8, that gets her +1 survival, nothing too special. And it does give her +1 courage. I'll go ahead and do Rumia next. 7, that is +1 survival, doesn't do anything. I'm going to go ahead and do Remilia. 3, she loses her freaking Dridacanthus. Not a big deal. At this point of the game, I'm not too concerned about Dridacanthus. Alright, so Flandre, I'm not going to do... Well, why not? Flandre. Oh, there goes her consumable gear, too. Oh well. +1 courage for everybody. That's what I get for tempting fate, but that's okay. Since everyone at least explored it, I don't have to worry about the random encounter. So we'll go ahead and do the next random event, which is going to be D100, 72. Load faster. Thank you. It's right down here. Something to pass the time. If the survivors have not innovated Symposium, ignore this event and roll again on the hunt table. We do have a Symposium. If the survivors have innovated Symposium, the event revealer suggests a word game to lighten the mood. As the survivor charges forward, roll on the table. So this is just the event revealer. So we roll 1d10. 10. Okay. So what's that give us? The game is astonishingly fun, and the survivor's spirits soar with laughter. Roll 1d10 for each survivor. If the result is a 6+, the survivor can cure 1 disorder or gain 1 survival. Okay. We'll go top to bottom. Okay. Everyone except for Rumia can cure a disorder or get 1 survival. Remilia has no disorders. Flandre has Immortal. I don't want to get rid of that. And Ken has no disorders either. And they're all maxed out, so nothing really happens. But still, it was a nice gesture. Thank you, Rumia. Alright, next is Remilia. We're going to go ahead and do another 1d8. 5. Yeah, skittish. Moves 1 space away from the survivors on the hunt board. So it moves there. And we got to do another 1d100, which are going to kill us. 36. On the trail. The survivors rush forward, feeling their quarry close at hand. Skip the next hunt space. Wait, I got the wrong one. No, I did. It was 36. Okay. So once again, we ambush. Unless we have noisy gear, which we don't. Yep, no noisy gear. So we skip the next hunt space, which would be that spot that would have been a random. So that would be, once again, we ambush the antelope. So good stuff for us. So let's go ahead and roll 2d21. 7 and 5. Alright. 5 is another tall grass, and 7 is stone columns. I'll go ahead and take those. Usually I ignore stone columns because I never use them, but it did help me a little bit with the butcher, so you know, it's a thing. Anyway, do something like that. And the stone columns, I don't think there's, it's just 4 spaces away from all of the terrain. That's fine. I'll just do something like that. Okay, and then we need like 30 million. Oh, geez, I accidentally deleted the dead monster. I'm gonna have to go find that token again. I do have like 1,000,000 trees though. That's a little annoying. Alright, well, whatever. I'll scrounge for it later. Alright, so let's go get these set up. Paste, 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 paste. Alright. Antelope's just going to end up smashing. Actually, no, sorry, I can't put that there because of the acanthus plants. So we'll put this right there. There we go. Okay, everything's been set up. Ken does have a reach of 2 with her scrap sword because she has 2 blue affinities, so that'll help a little bit for her fighting. And everything else should be good to go. Yeah. All right. I will go ahead and see about making a deck and getting stuff started. We do go first, so we can definitely take advantage of that through multiple means. So yeah, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Kingdom Death Monster. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.